I will retell the story of faithful Johannes. Johannes the faithful is a servant of the king. Johannes was the most beloved servant because he was very loyal to his king. One time the king was sick and he thought his end was near. The king took Johannes to look after and teach the child after he died. There is one room that the new king cannot open. The king insisted on opening the room, even though Johannes had forbidden it. After opening the room, the king saw a beautiful portrait of a girl who sparkled and weighed gold and jewels. Instantly, the king fell to the ground unconscious. One day, Johannes was surrendered so that he would be sentenced to death unfairly. Before he died, Johannes told him that he had actually been slandered. After saying his last words, Johannes fell and turned to stone. The king and queen are very sad because they don't value the loyalty of Johannes. The king ordered to bring the stone figure into his room. Every time he saw the stone, the king cried and said, "If I could revive." Then the stone spoke and said, "You can revive me if you cut off the head of the two children with their own heart." The king then cut off the head of his children and rubbed his blood on the stone. When Johannes took the head of the king's children and rubbed them up and put them back, a few seconds later they were whole again and playing as before. They then lived happily together until the end of their lives. I will explain my lesson plan. School name SMA Negeri 1 Bombana. Subject English Language. Class 12 Semester 2. Skill Reading. Materi News Item Text. Time allocation to time 45 minutes. Learning objective. The first, students are able to understand news item text well. The second one, students are able to correctly identify generic structure news item text. In the last, students are able to answer the question in the news item text correctly. Subject matter. The first, definition of news item text. Generic structure of news item text. Purpose of news item text. Things that need to be considered in completing news item text. The characteristic or language feature of news item text. Examples of news item text. Exercise. Question. Learning method. The first approach, scientific approach. The second method, grammar translation method. And the last technique, reading comprehension question. Learning media. The first materials, LCD, Spidol, book, laptop, and photocopy. And the last ingredients, the examples of news item text. Learning resource. The first book, complete English books for junior high school and senior high school. And the last, internet. Learning activities. And the last, assessment. The first, assessment method, test. And the last, example of instrument. Written test assessments in the form assess. Rubric reading assessment. I will explain my practice question. The number 1, ask what exactly is discussed in the story. The number 2, Ask who the main character of the story. Number 3. By reading the story, we can understand what is actually being discussed from the story. Number 4. Explain the king's reason for not allowing the prince to open a room in the place. Number 5. Of the 4 statements, which statement is true? Number 6. Of the 4 statements, there is one statement that is wrong. Number 7. Ask friends when the king likes the golden roof princess. Number 8. Asking how the story ends. Number 9. Ask the main idea of the story. And the last number, asking where the king first saw the princess.